Hi there, you're watching IndianExpress.com. The original Android app, the Modi Keynote app, which claimed to check the authenticity of these new notes, has now been taken off Google Play because it was considered a prank app. But instead, a lot of other apps have now come up claiming the same thing. Let's see what happens if I scan these notes in the new app that Sabyasachi is going to show me, because there are a lot of apps that have now come which also claims the same formula of authenticating these new notes. So Sabya, how many apps have now come up since the time Google Play has taken off the original Android app of Modi Keynote?
So there are quite a few, about 20 apps with the same keywords like Modi Keynote.
Okay.
And some of the developer names are very not so tasteful. And all of these do claim that they are prank apps. The one that we have installed of these, the app description clearly says that it's for fun and entertainment purpose only.
So let's try what happens if we install this app and we try to scan one of these new notes.
Sure. So once the app fires up, there are a lot of ads that come on, and let's try the note scan. So two things happen. One, it fires up an ad, and I think a snippet from the demonetization speech.
This is the snippet from that monetization speech that happened on November 8th, where the Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the nation on how the two notes, 500 and 1000 rupees, are going to be demonetized.
Exactly.
And this was the basis of the original Android app, which said that this is how you need to check the authenticity of the new currency notes. Now let's also find out if the same thing works
Exactly,
with 500 rupee note.
Because this is not a very heavy app, I'm assuming it's going to work with everything.
So let's see that.
So this is the new 500 note, and let's see. Exactly.
So it's the same formula. Let's also try what happens if we see that with the old 100 rupee note.
Yeah, so I think this should work as well.
And that's right, it's also working. We have the same snippet that's running with both 2000 rupees, 500 and
The older note.
Let's also try with a old
10 buck note. Yeah, let's try that. And I think this is going to work with just about anything.
Well, we're going to put everything to test here to see whether it works on almost everything that we have now.
So this is nothing but an app to push ads, and the developers.
So far we've established that it has worked with a 10 rupee note, it has worked with a 500 rupee note, it has worked with a 2000 rupee new note, and it has also worked with an old 100 rupee note.
Wait, I think I have a debit card slip.
Paper. Yeah.
This is a random.
Okay, let's see
slip.
if it works with a paper. Now
Let's
let me just
move this out of the frame.
And let's see if it works with a credit card slip.
Yeah.
So apart from all the notes that we have scanned, we have the same snippet running on even a debit card note.
Slip.
Let's see what happens if I remove this and you scan just the board here.
Yeah, since this is a prank app, I'm pretty sure.
Clearly assume it's just going to work on just the board as well. And yes, it is working on the board. So clearly it is working on almost everything and everything that we show this or we scan this app to. But how was this app? There are like a hordes of apps that has now come up. How are we checking, or this is going to create a lot more confusion among people, especially with the fact that these demonetized notes are also creating a lot of confusion. Now we have an app that says it's going to check the credibility of such notes.
Basically that cannot happen if you have a smartphone, because a smartphone camera is not enough to check the authenticity of any currency note as of now, and this is the only thing that the app takes into consideration. The images that you're capturing from the smartphone's camera, and if you look at all these apps, they are nothing but prank apps. They're all for entertainment.
Understand how the original Android app that was introduced as the Modi Keynote app made people believe that there's a certain amount of chip or some kind of sensor that is inside the 2000 rupee and the 500 rupee note that causes the video to come out, is it?
No, that cannot happen even if your phone has an NFC tag, in cases of proximity, I mean that's not how smartphones work. If a device has an NFC chip and the note has an NFC tag, and then the both come into contact, then yes, it might trigger something, right? But this does not have an NFC tag. It's it's just
Neither does
it's
the
paper.
paper have
It's-
the NFC tag.
It cannot have an NFC tag. It's thicker than this bit of paper.
Okay.
And apart from that, there is no barcode as such that can trigger that, and barcodes can be forged, so I don't think any currency note will have a barcode as such. So no, none of these apps are ever going to tell you the authenticity of a note. They're all fake, and they're all
This is just, as the app says, it is just for entertainment purpose, and it is just merely a prank app that can literally scan everything and anything and show Prime Minister Modi addressing the nation on November 8th. Thank you, Sabya, for getting us the entire, by actually bifurcating this entire thing and scanning literally everything for us,
and nothing as well.
and nothing as well.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for giving us all these details. For more news and updates, log on to IndianExpress.com.